Brothers and sisters and friends, I just want to tell you, we are so excited about everything going on with Ultimate Impact right now. We are already in 8 nations, 6 of those since December. This is amazing. We are seeing an explosion of growth in South Sudan. We are crossing the 1,000 soul mark, 1,000 saved souls since December. This is just amazing. And what we're finding is, especially in South Sudan, this is a country that has a lot of humanitarian issues. They are in a humanitarian crisis right now. And I want to explain this to you. Their soil is great. It can grow crops very, very well. And so well that 10 months out of the year, they're harvesting something. But during June and July, nothing is harvested. They call these the hunger months. And every June and July, they have to prepare for those months by saving up some of the vegetables that they grow and that kind of thing, and kind of just distributing those to different family members and that kind of thing. This year, the hunger months, because of conditions there on the ground, are actually going to extend into August, all the way through the end of August. So they had planned for 2 months of hunger months. It's going to be 3. And actually, the only thing that's going to be harvested in August is what they call ground nuts, what we call peanuts. And that's okay for the adults to eat, but it is really bad for the children's digestive system. So it's going to be September before the children can really get what they need. To make things even worse than that, their National Weather Service is saying that conditions are favorable, and they're actually predicting a flooding coming this fall that will be at a rate that is unprecedented in the last couple of decades. And so even if they are growing food and they are getting ready for harvest, it could actually be wiped out by these floods. So these people are already hungry. They are already in need. The crisis is already going on. And at Ultimate Impact, we focus primarily on evangelism, discipleship, training, equipping, starting simple churches. And we had a plan that was going to be our medium range plans, where we start getting into more humanitarian work. But after talking to my board this past weekend, we decided this is too serious to let go by. So we are asking if anyone would like to help. We can get bags of rice to these some of these house church leaders where things are really, really bad, and be able to feed them, their families, and even some toward the community, depending on how much funds are raised. And so we're in a situation where we're still trying to complete raising my salary. We're trying to meet the increasing needs of training simple church leaders, of travel and transport and food for necessary things going on in South Sudan. And yet right now we're willing to just ask for a little bit more, because there are literally people starving in South Sudan. And some of these are our new Christians. And so we're asking you, would you please consider and pray about giving an extra donation on top of what you're already doing? Because again, we're still not looking at making ends meet in July as it is, but we need to help our brothers and sisters in South Sudan. So if you would just pray about that, ask God what He wants you to do, and follow His lead, we could use the money urgently. All right, God bless you, and I appreciate you for everything you do for God.